So what drew you to start selling clothes?
Like I've always like when I was so I'm 21 now. Probably when I was like 16, 17, I bought like my first like sweater, and then I've kind of been on and off with it. Like I'd sell bits of my wardrobe on Depop, and then recently, I think it was November 2021. That's when I just thought, I want to do something for myself. I mean, my girlfriend, she owns like this like reworked business, and she was doing really well with it. That kind of inspired me to then make a brand myself, and then from there it's got to kind of where I am now with it. Yeah.
But you've been selling with us at least for since like almost February last year.
Yeah, it's been.
So did you like decide to turn it up recently?
I used to work at a pub called the Library, and I think I stopped that mid last year. I can't remember. Maybe it was 2020 I started. Yeah, so mid last year, kind of when that first lockdown was coming to an end, if you know what I mean. And I just thought, right, I'm gonna invest like so much more time, money into something that I generally love doing and see where it takes me. And then I left that part-time job, and this is like alongside uni what I wanna do. Yeah.
Do you reckon you'll do it after uni?
That personally for me, like, because I've got a couple mates on my course and stuff, and they're going to kind of leave the degree to the side and then pursue like something they're doing now. Like I've got people that work as like bar managers and stuff, and they just want to go full with that. Like for me, I just want to go because I feel like it's like 70% like hard work, like effort wise. That's how much effort I'm putting in. Like I want to know what it's like to put like all my time into it, because I can't at the minute, because I'm doing my dissertation and stuff like that.
I had the exact same thing with we both started a business at school, cleaning business, and I always found it really frustrating because you had to do lessons and sports and stuff to first over the business, and then after I left school I was like, I really just want to do a business and see what happens if you devote 100% to it. So I know the feeling. Yeah, that's good though. So you're looking forward to spending the next few years going all in on it?
Yeah, like I don't know. I've met like just different people doing this. Some people have dropped off, and then some people I know have opened shops. Some people are doing really well online. Like there's so many different ways you can go, and I'm seeing it with people that don't go to uni, but that is their like full-time job and stuff. So I'm intrigued to see what happens, but I don't know.
How do you think it differs when you do it full-time versus just on the side?
So that's what I mean. Like I still partly feel like it's like on the side now because I've got uni, but then again I still kind of feel like it's full-time because I don't have that part-time job anymore. Saying it's like full-time, if I say it's full-time, going to these kilo sales and then having that regular supply, it's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Because constant flow of stock coming in, you have to keep track with it, and then this time of year it's a little bit slow. So I don't know.
Interesting. And maybe you could tell us a little bit about just like starting at the kind of beginning of the life cycle of an item that you sell. So I mean, how do you find these items? You'd have to give away all of the secrets.
Yeah. So back kind of 6 months ago, I'd use like UK wholesalers and stuff. So I'd go there, do a hand pick, go through all these rags of clothes and then find like items I think that are worth selling. And then, they'd all be really creased because they'll come straight out of bales and stuff. That's where it's kind of changed for me now. Because I just get them like pre-washed, pre-ironed, and then it's all done really. Then I just have to list them, take photos, do descriptions, do measurements. That's so long, but it's worth it when it actually sells. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it'd be good to give everyone a bit of a background on like your interest in clothes? Where's that come from? What's the history and the story on that?
So yeah, as I said before, I've always like wearing like vintage clothes and stuff, and you know, I'd always use Depop for everything. Like, you know, I've been roaming around London today, and I'd go in like End, you know, Stussy and places like that. And I can't bring myself to spend, 150 quid straight up on like a brand new hoodie. That's what I've been like since, like 16, 17. And then I just thought, my girlfriend's absolutely smashing it with rework clothes and stuff. And like I have this little kind of interest in something, and I want to see like all these like other verified sellers. How have they got to that point? Sold like thousands of items on Depop, and then one night we were just, you know, staying up thinking of a name to call the business, and then I don't know, it's mad thinking about it, like, because I just never thought you know, get to this point really, because I'd see like other sellers. I think, you know, George's Garms.
Yeah.
I remember, because I'd always, when I buy and look at clothes that I had an interest in, I'd always look at his page, and he'd be verified. And then, now I am. It's mad.
Yeah. Where did the name come from? How did that arise?
So I wanted it to be like have alliteration in it. I don't know. I wanted it to have something to do with sweatshirts in. And then, I don't know how we actually came up with it, but then somehow we got my name in it as well, like a stash of sweats, like a stash of sweatshirts. And then, we just made a logo just like on like Photo Room or something. Had like a branded sweater and then just some like bubble text. And then, it's mad. I don't know.
Did you play around with any other marketplaces to sell stuff, or were you always kind of Depop?
It was mainly Depop, but at the minute I'm looking at cross-listing because, it's a bit hit and miss at the minute. Like eBay's a shout, and obviously doing pop-ups. That's another thing. Like I never thought I would ever do a pop-up, and then I've done like 2 pop-ups in Urban Outfitters, which, I don't know. It's just crazy looking back on. It's a year and a half now.
Maybe we can go into the pop-ups in a little bit more detail. So how does that work? Do they get in touch with you, or do you kind of rent the space?
So with Urban Outfitters, I went in one day and I was like, I'm just gonna go and talk to the manager about if they've got any like any open times to do pop-ups and stuff, because some of the people were in there and they were selling like these Montclair puffers and stuff, and I ended up talking to them about how they were doing and stuff. And then she gives me her email, and then it's kind of like a long process though. And then I managed to get one at Leeds, and then I ended up speaking to someone who runs all these kind of what's it called? It's called Urban Outfitters Marketplace, which they it's like the pop-up kind of area of Urban Outfitters, because they want to like accelerate that with small businesses and stuff. And then have you heard of Groovy Garage?
No, what's that?
No, they've got, I think they're quite high up with them in terms of, because you can pay for doing pop-ups there as well, and you can have all this advertisement done. I haven't done that yet, but the Urban Outfitters Marketplace is for free as well. And then it's just all about having contact with like the managers of the stores and stuff, because I've come across people at these other pop-ups I did uni, and they say to me, how do you do that, how do you do that? It's literally just a case of just going in and literally just putting yourself about and asking.
Did you enjoy the pop-up?
Yeah, it was they've all been really good. Like it gives you a taste of what it'd be like to maybe have a shop. But you know, sometimes when you have a shop, you can have those like very dry days. No one really comes in, but you can have those days where it just pops off like it's mad. Do you know what I mean?
Did you have any like die-hard fans come in and meet you?
I've had a couple. My mates came in and they bought off me, but some people from times they couldn't come to another pop-up saying, "Oh, I was meant to come to this one before, and now I'm here." It's like, yeah, nice one, nice because it's mad. You meet some really nice people.
It must be quite nice to meet some of your customers face to face as opposed to just on, anonymous Depop channel.
Yeah, there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there, on Depop. Like something for 50 quid can have it for like a tenner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Do you ever get some like really weird people on the text?
Kind of, yeah. Like I mean,
you haven't submitted anything to Depop Drama?
No, but I've had some weird ones. I mean, say if I'm modelling something, I've had some people like, oh, you're so sexy, so weird.
Yeah,
well, it happens to other people as well. But I've had like these people from other countries be like, "Can I supply you with clothes?" It happens all. It's like a bot, but this person was like real, and I think he was from like Asia or something, and it was just like this dodgy name, and then he like changed his name to my name, and then he started like messaging other sellers that I knew, so, like acting like I was him, but it wasn't, because it's a guy, just a random guy called Sweatstash, and they were saying, "Oh, my name's Ash, I sell." Oh, so weird. But yeah, that was weird.
You never had anyone ask for like your pants or socks or anything like that?
No, but it's happened with other people.
We've spoken to quite a lot of people that have had that.
Nah, but yeah, that one, yeah, where he changed his name.
That is weird.
So weird. Yeah.
Did you ever hear back from him or?
Oh no, I think he got banned. It was like one of those bots where they try and sell you clothes like in wholesale, like outside the country. Yeah, it's weird.
That's weird.
So I mean, is the pop-up approach something that you're going to look to do more of when you start taking this full time?
Yeah, like I've said before, with like my friends and stuff who sell, my brother as well, he's getting on it now. Yeah, I want to kind of do some with them, but then I want to do it like by myself as well, like kind of try and do once a month. Hopefully I want to kind of go around the country as well. Yeah, because speaking to some of my other mates about it, they were thinking of like opening a shop, but when you have like a pop-up, like you can literally make it like your own tour, like what singing artists do, and it's like people have that, like you have to book it in their diary, whereas if you have a shop, I don't know. There's so many pros and cons with selling online and having a shop.
Yeah, I guess there's three ways of doing it. You've got just pure e-commerce, kind of start your own brand, and then you've got renting a shop, and then you've got having a shop that moves around with you. Out of those three, I'm guessing you're kind of leaning towards the kind of pop-up traveling around option. Is that because you see there being more of an opportunity there from a business perspective, or is that just something you'd enjoy doing more?
I think, from a business perspective, because it just gives you that random boost in sales because it's a one-off thing, as well as having like online as well. Say the weekend just gone, I was in Manchester. It was really good, and then I also have Depop making sales those couple of days as well. So you kind of having like, but yeah, obviously pop-ups can't happen every day unless you've hired out something for a month or however long. I just find it like the adrenaline rush before, getting all the stock ready and traveling. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about social media. So I saw you got TikTok.
Oh yeah.
How are you kind of using social media to push your items?
So mainly it's Instagram, because I'm starting to get into like photography, like modelled shots, like because one of my friends, he's got like some cameras and stuff, so we sometimes go off, do a shoot and stuff. So I want to do that with Instagram to, you know, show it is serious. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these vintage accounts, they do these like photo shoots, these like bigger ones, and it just looks so clean. It looks so good, like professional, basically. And then obviously TikTok. I mean, my TikTok with it is just a bit meh, but I do like Instagram Reels, and that seems to go really well. Like, get more followers, get more like buyers. Yeah, those are two key ones. Yeah.
What kind of content are you doing when you're doing a reel?
So I kind of do. There's one of me where like the sweat changes, and I'm just standing there, or so like a delivery, and then I just really it's just deliveries and stuff. But I want to do I don't know, cool transitions, like going on walks with it, with items and stuff, wearing them. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really deliveries at the minute I'm doing to show what I've got in stock, because I think, in my opinion, my deliveries get better every time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What would you suggest to maybe a smaller seller struggling to get behind the social media things, maybe a bit nervous doing the social media stuff? Because I mean, no offense, you're not a model.
Yeah.
But you know, some people find it naturally quite difficult, you know, to do that.
I think, about the whole like modeling stuff, you've got to get your like face in like behind not behind the brand, but on your page, like on Instagram, even if you think you're not a model or not.
Yeah,
like I'm not, but
it
you just
creates trust and stuff, doesn't it?
Exactly. And it just shows a bit more, I don't know, whether you're doing it seriously or not, you know, a little bit of like adding that element of being professional does go a long way with buyers. I've always said, because some people have asked me that as well, like, what can I do with my Instagram? I said, just get your face in it, like looking happy wearing an item you've got.
Yeah, it's a bit of authenticity as well, isn't it?
Oh, exactly.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Is that your kind of main marketing strategy then? Obviously, just kind of interacting with your community and like posting on Instagram, etc.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to. So obviously, I do like whenever so tonight, I'll upload a post up because we went on like a little photo shoot, like a fleece drop. Like make like different drops. If you've got loads of stock just sat there, you know, you can do it by colour, by like what the item is or brand. Like, just depends how well you know like your followers or what people want nowadays. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What about stuff like wholesale? We've had a couple of people on here talk about wholesale. Have you ventured into that realm yet?
Me selling as a wholesaler, like
or selling to wholesalers.
Nah, I mean, say like stock that I've got that's sat there and I just haven't like it hasn't sold in a while, or I have no motivation to list it. I've done that 2-3 times to someone I know. Sold it in like a massive bundle for wholesale prices to just shift stuff when loads of new stuff's coming in, because I've only got so much room. So, but nah, I've never fully gone down that route. It's a lot of investment, and then you need a lot of space as well. Do you know what I mean, to be a wholesaler? So,
and what about like curation of your own designs or clothes?
Oh yeah,
like your own designs, for example.
No, I've spoken about this before. It's just the time. Like, I want to have like my own like sweater or hoodie and stuff with like SS, but like a cool graphic. Like, I don't want it to be like you see some people bringing out like merch and stuff with their actual name and brand. I kind of want to like have half of my brand in it, but just like a cool graphic. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to do that. But that would be something after uni. Yeah.
How do you, when you're looking at items to buy for reselling, what's the criteria you're looking out for? Is it just like your personal taste, or I mean, how do you decide what you think is going to sell and what you think won't?
Well, Yeah, I've got mainly when you look at on my depop, it is sweaters and hoodies and fleeces. But when I delved down selling Carhartt and Dickies, and it went really well. Probably, they'd go literally straight away, like sell wise. And then I've got some True Religion jeans on my page now. That's quite recent. And I wouldn't wear True Religion jeans, for example. So I kind of, there is that element of what I personally wear, but no, you got to think of like other demographics. Do you know what I mean? To be kind of successful. Yeah.
But I guess you picked a niche as well, haven't you? Definitely like the sweater hoodie niche.
There's a lot of people doing it. Like recently, I like think, is it really what people still want? Because it's really saturated. But then the other side of me says, you've got this far, like you've sold so much, or you have people complimenting what you've got. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen, there's a lot of people selling like sweats, hoodies and fleeces, but it's all a matter of the way you like advertise it, the way you come across as a person, and then it kind of adds a bit more value to it, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Makes sense. And in terms of pricing, how do you price your items?
So it depends what it is. So with Nike piece, like for example, like Nike, that is always like really popular, like Nike spellouts and stuff. What do you mean by like pricing? Just how would I decide for an item? Do you mean?
Yeah, because you could price it at any level.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Are you looking at kind of other equivalent items, or is it just your knowledge? Or how do you do it?
I kind of go off just like knowledge, and then kind of how much I've sold stuff in the past. I just build upon that. So for example, like if it's like a Reebok one, I'd probably charge 40 to 50 depending on the colour as well. So colour, like cream sweatshirts, really any brand which is embroidered, kind of like, in my opinion, like the value goes up a little bit just because of how popular they are, and you don't really come across them. But Nike stuff, I normally bump it up a lot more. I say a lot more, a little bit more than like Adidas and stuff, because it's literally what people always want. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of died down a bit because Nike sweatshirts used to go for like over 100 quid, but no, I don't really anymore. They go for like, I mean, it's still a lot, 80 quid, 70, 80 quid, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, makes sense. And are there any trends that you see kind of coming in the next 2 years to look out for within fashion, within reselling?
What's it? So surfwear maybe. Like I've got a friend that I know, he sells a lot of that, but then I see other sellers getting on it now as well, because that was his kind of niche. And then like techwear and stuff.
What's techwear?
Yeah.
Like, don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right. Arc'teryx. Have you heard of that?
Arc'teryx, yeah.
Arc'teryx. So, I don't know how to pronounce
yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong as well.
What is that?
It's like a hiking brand, but it's kind of turned quite street as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I think it's called Arc'teryx.
Yeah, and then there's these videos of like where they pour water on the hood and on their head and stuff, because it like the water beads off. Which
happens to most waterproof coats.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently you can get one in Tesco for like 30 quid.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a brand, there, isn't it?
Yeah. So
is that the one which is like a fleece thing?
No, it's got like a big. It literally just says Arc'teryx here, and they're like proper like raincoats.
Yeah,
but they are literally just like waterproof raincoats.
Yeah.
But they've gone quite big.
Yeah, and then there's these substitute brands. I'm starting to get a little bit of them in, but my brother and one of my good mates, they sell this type of thing, like techwear, streetwear. So like Oakley, I've got Nike ACG coat over there. There's this strand of like Gore-Tex and stuff. People going mad for it now.
It's weird how like the hiking look is come through.
Yeah, like I heard of like the brand like Solomon.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, the trainers. Yeah.
Yeah, like aren't they walking shoes?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
And now like I see people wearing them.
gone full circle.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be the the dad look, the hiking
Yeah.
boot look was like the least cool thing,
And now
it's the
now
most
it's-
cool.
Because back when I started, like, obviously liking like stuff like this back when I was like 16, 17, I'd wear them with like the skinniest of jeans. Like, because that's what people were like back in school. Who's got the skinniest jeans? And now it's all about having, well, around uni and stuff, the baggiest jeans now.
Yeah,
He's got the most dad lookalike shoe, chunky sole and all that. But yeah, I think it's crazy because I've personally considered like what I sell, is that really what people want? Like, should I like go into that? What we said, like these hiking brands, but
I guess it's what you're interested in though, to an extent. Like, if you're interested in the sweatshirts, you'll naturally probably find better things that other people will miss, right?
yeah, maybe.
To an extent.
Also, the problem is that if you see a trend happening and then you start doing it, then you're constantly going from trend to trend to trend to trend.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
much better to just find a niche and then just keep doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I just want to see, because ever since I started doing this, I would always say, just take every day as it comes. How many sales will I get on this day? Don't really look at tomorrow too much or the day after. And I remember this whole talk about being like a top seller. Never ever thought that. And then I said it's all got to happen naturally, and it did. Do you know what I mean? You have to sell like 50 items a month for 4 months straight. And obviously when you first start, you think, how the hell am I going to get there? So you just got to like take each day as it comes. And that's what I'm going to do. But whatever happens, I hope it's selling clothes, because it's taken me like 20 years to find something I really have like a big interest in, and I want to carry on doing it. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully I just want to keep selling online and have my own kind of not warehouse, but like office type thing where I can have like all my clothes in, like a studio. That's literally where I want to go to after uni, and see how long that will be, whether it's 5 years or who knows.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, that's all of my questions.
Yeah, I don't think I had any other ones, to be fair.
Nice one.
Very nice. Well, look, Ash, thank you very much for coming on episode number 17 of Seller Radio.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, mate. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, cheers.
See you next time.
Nice one.